Okay, so today we're going to do taters, and I am late. Usually, I've always been told and always have attempted to try to get them in the ground by the end of April. Well, it's the end of May, and I am just now getting to that, which is fine. I'll still get a harvest. It'd just be later in the year, which is also fine because I don't care as long as I get plenty of taters because we are tater eating people up in here. But I've got some white taters and the red taters to put out. Let me think here. Usually I do Kennebecs, but this year they have a new name. Let me get it and I'll show you here. Okay, I ain't showing you because it ain't on there no more. But Kennebec, I think they're called Eva, which you'd think I'd remember because that's my daughter's name. So, those is the white taters. And then I've got red Pontiacs for my red seed taters. And I will show you the difference between the two of those, and I'll show you the directions it comes with planting. And as always, my plans had changed to how I had planned to do the garden, which was, let some taters scab over. Well, the directions say don't. It doesn't say to do that. So we're skipping that this year. And Arnie had seen a thing where you can go and put taters directly on the dirt, and then you cover them over with like 6 inches of straw or whatever. And that's just supposed to let them grow. I don't have a lot of faith in that system. It may work. We'll find out because I agreed to do like 3-ish rows of that. I put them closer together too than I normally would. Just in case, because everything else is being planted. So I've got about 75 pounds of seed taters that I'm putting in the ground. And I've still got probably 60 pounds of taters that I'm actually putting in the dirt and doing in my usual way. But let me show you the planting directions here. Okay, so this is how it comes. Planting instructions. Store in a cool, dark, moist place. Safe from freezing. Honestly, they've been sitting on my front porch for a month. After danger of frost is past, work garden bed to a depth 7 to 9 inches. Put some fertilizer out, which I also skipped that part. Work the fertilizer into the soil. Like I said, I skipped that part. But where I put them at used to be a pig pen, like several years ago, so it's perfectly good and healthy. Seed preparation and planting. Just before planting, cut larger taters into 2, 3, or 4 sections, or the approximate size of a golf ball. Make sure there is at least one eye on each section. Plant freshly cut seed taters into the fertilized soil 8 inches apart in a trench 4 inches deep. Cover 1 to 2 inches of soil. And they give you a handy little diagram. And then insect fungus control, it just says spray is needed. I use wood ash. Plus I have guineas, so we don't normally have much chance of having tater bugs. But care, cultivate frequently to control weeds, full soil, so heal them up. Making a row 12 inches high, keep plants well watered, harvest and storage. Basically, here's the next drawing that's on there. Basically, when you got it planted, you heal it way up. When your plant dies back after about 2 weeks, that's when you can dig your taters. But not till, because you get this will get green and all that good lovely stuff and you're all excited. Just keep healing up it. And then when the plant dies back, wait about 2 weeks and then you can dig your taters. That's about the extent of that. They should be dry during harvest. I'm hoping to get, out of 75 pound seed taters, I'm hoping to get at least 400 pounds. We'll see if my hopes are insane or not. But anyhow, let me show you the difference between the reds and the whites. Okay, your seed tater, it looks just like your taters, especially if you let them set too long. I have used those without any kind of disease or oh, sorry, the dog totally just walked into that, or illness or anything like that. So this is your white seed tater. These are your eyes here. So this is your eyes. You got to have eyes on it because that's where your plant's going to grow from. So white tater, eyes. You got eyes down here. And then you can see a dinky little one right there. So when you cut it, you just make sure there's at least one eye on each piece. And then this is the red seed tater. You see the difference in the colors. The plant, or the eye, is more purpley versus not. just the fact that it has more eyes on it don't really mean nothing. It's just how it was stored, I suppose. But anyhow, this has a lot more eyes on it, and they're all red. The skin is not really any different. I mean, I could spit on it, and that's not really like. So, let me just lick my finger. Okay, well, whatever. Anyhow, sometimes, you know, you get them and you see the red skin on the taters. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Anyhow, when I cut it, so you're going to take your seed tater. This is, you know, medium-ish. So, I will cut it where there is eye here, and then at least one eye here. So that's all you gotta do. I mean, if you wanted, you could get fancy and cut it again, but to me, that's just making it too small. It needs to be about golf ball size. We'll say this is an uneven golf ball. So that's cutting the tater, but this here will go up. I'll show you how you plant it. This will be the starts for you. But red tater, white tater will be done the same way. So, I got eye here, and yeah, I know, I'm cutting toward myself. That's how I've always cut. I just use a regular kitchen paring knife, tater knife. But yep, there you go. I got eye on each one. It's done. They're cut. Cut them all up, and then you get to go to the garden and plant them. I am planting whites, and then I'm going to plant reds after that. That way, you know, I have a rhyme and reason and a rhythm too. So, you know, right now I should mainly be concentrating on the whites. But here's another red one. See, looks just like a regular tater. The skin has a little bit of a different color. Ah, that's a good idea. There you go. See, you can see where it's a little bit more of the red skin to it, making it the red tater, but it's still a tater, white tater. I like these for soups and roasting taters and all that good stuff. But yeah, so this one here has 2 eyes, 3 eyes if you count this in here. This eye is bigger, so I'm going to kind of, if you break a little one off, it's fine. It still has eyes, it's fine. Well, maybe I ain't going to. Okay, there I did it. Look, I got a big eye here, and then I got this one with the 2. It's a little bit larger, but we'll leave it be like it is. It's a smaller eye, so I wanted that one on this side too. Yeah, that's all. You just cut your taters where you got eyes on each side. And then throw them in my basket here. Okay, this here basket comes from the $1.25 tree. And I'm just putting the cut white taters in it. I'll plant them all first. And then take it from there. I'll fill her up and we'll go down and we'll get planting. I'll show you how to do that. So for now, let me get some taters cut.